Hello everyone. So in this lectures, I'm going to prove sine square theta plus cos square theta by 1. And similarly, some others uh, tan 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta. Other relations also I'm trying to prove here. So in this case, what we have to do? Suppose we can consider a coordinate system. Suppose here we have a y and this side we have a x. Okay, so we have a point here. I'm going to consider a point here, and the coordinate of this point is suppose x comma y. We know that, and if you have a coordinate, then we can say this one is the perpendicular y, and this one is the base, and here we have OP is the hypotenuse here, and angle is yeah. So अभी मैं ये प्रूव करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ साइन स्क्वायर थीटा और कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा की वैल्यू वन कैसे होती है यूजिंग दिस पाइथागोरस थ्योरम और ये राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल के थ्रू ये उसको हम बोल सकते हैं. Okay, so in this case what we have to do as we know that sin theta is nothing but perpendicular by hypotenuse and cos theta is base by hypotenuse. So ये हमें पता है कि sin theta की वैल्यू perpendicular by hypotenuse and cos theta की वैल्यू base by hypotenuse. X हमारा base इधर है and y is the perpendicular and h is the base and h is the hypotenuse. Okay, so according to Pythagoras theorem, we know that here h square is equal to, we can write x square plus y square or y square plus x. पाइथागोरस को यूज करके हम ये बता सकते हैं कि एच स्क्वायर की वैल्यू होगी एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर, और इसमें जनरली हम ये भी बोल सकते हैं कि साइड ओपी इक्वल ओपी स्क्वायर इक्वल टू ओ एम स्क्वायर प्लस एफ स्क्वायर. Okay, so here we have we can use this formula. Here we can see the figure. OP is the h. So we have h square and OM is the x. So we can write x square and PM is the y. So we can write that. Okay. So now I'm going to use these relations for whatever we have the sin theta y by h and cos theta x by h. Okay. So what we have to do, just write this formula. And here we have the h square plus h square already got from this right angle triangle. Okay, so now I'm going to divide h square both sides. If you're going to divide h square both sides, what will get 1? And here we have the x square by h square and y square by h square. And this one we can write here 1 equal to x by h whole square and y by h whole square. और हम ये देख सकते हैं कि साइन थीटा की वैल्यू y by h है और cos थीटा की वैल्यू y by x by h है. So we can put the value of x by h as cos theta, so cos square theta, and here place of y by h we can put sin theta, so we get the sin square theta. Okay, so we got the first value here, sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. By extension of this formula, we can say like that sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta and vice versa. This is a basic formula. Here we can write cos square theta is 1 minus sin square theta. Sin square theta. If you are going to use this Pythagoras concept, or you can say this right angle triangle, we can show this one also, like by using this h square plus x square and plus y square. Okay, so what we have to do to prove this one, we can see here we have h square equal to x square plus y square. Okay, so what can we do here? We can write x square equal to h square minus y square. हम इसको लिख सकते हैं एक्स स्क्वायर को वाई स्क्वायर को लेफ्ट साइड लेके जाएंगे तो एच स्क्वायर माइनस वाई स्क्वायर। ओके, and now dividing h square by both h square both sides, so we can write h square by x square by h square and h square minus y square by h square. Okay, so here we can write h square and h square get cancel out. Here we have a 1 minus y square by h. Okay, and we have x square by h square is like cos square theta already we proved here, so we can write this one is a cos square theta and this one is a sin square. So we got the one more concept here, how to prove this cos theta equal to 1 minus sin theta, and we can use the same concept for the uh, sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. This is the basics one. Now I'm going to explain here next concept about the angle concept. Suppose we have a quadrant system already we have here. Okay, so I'm going to use the same here. Suppose here we have a x-axis and y-axis. Okay, and one point we can mark here. Another point I'm going to mark in this second quadrant. Okay, so हम लोग एक पॉइंट यहाँ मार्क कर सकते हैं, इसकी कोऑर्डिनेट x, y और एंगल हमारा ये थीटा. ओके, एंड सेम पॉइंट ये कर हम एज्यूम कर सकते हैं माइनस x, y because x नेगेटिव हमारा इधर है, so we can assume coordinate of E is here this second quadrant minus x y. Okay, and here we have x axis and y axis here. Okay, and here also we can use a theta. Okay, so here in first quadrant we have a theta, and the second quadrant also we have a theta. Both are same here. Okay, but suppose you want to find the principal angle of the principal axis from this, means हम इस axis से अगर इस angle को find करने की कोशिश करें, so we can say that the total angle here, we can say here to here is a pi. To see this, this one is the angle is a pi. Here we have a theta here. So this angle we can write pi minus a theta. Correct? Pi minus theta. Similarly, if you are going to use here the same point in third quadrant, so here we can use x comma minus y. Okay, and again here we have an angle theta with respect to this axis, and here we have okay, and the coordinate again here we have, so we can write minus y and minus x here. Okay, okay, so what can we write in this case? Suppose we want to write from this principal axis to angle between this principal axis to the here. So yes, we can use the concept here. We can see this is the pi and a plus. This angle we can write pi plus theta. Okay, and similarly here also we can use the concept. Okay, so either we can use the angle is minus theta, or you say theta is like that, we can use theta, but direction is negative, we can say. तो हम लोग इस थीटा के डायरेक्शन को हम नेगेटिव एज्यूम करेंगे, बट अभी एज अ मैग्नीट्यूड मैं जस्ट सिंपल थीटा एज्यूम कर रहा हूँ, डायरेक्शन हमारा रिवर्स ऑफ इसके रिवर्स हमारा. ओके, so what we have to do here again, we can find here total angle here. Suppose here to here we can see here to here we have a 2 pi, here we have a 2 pi, and we want to find this angle. So this angle is total is a 2 pi is a 360 minus this angle of theta. So this angle we can say 2 pi minus theta also we can say, or minus theta also we can say. Okay, so based on this concept we can say that here sin pi minus theta is a sin theta. How? Here pi minus theta means second quadrant. Pi minus theta means theta जो हमारा है वो second quadrant में लाई करेगा, और second quadrant में sin and cosec पॉजिटिव होता है, रिमेनिंग हमारा नेगेटिव होता है. ओके, तो we can say that sin pi minus theta is a sin theta. Okay, and similarly if you are going to write sin pi plus theta, so pi plus theta means third quadrant we are going to move. And in third coordinate, our sign is the negative. We can see here, and past lectures we can see that one also. So हम लोग ये बोल सकते हैं कि साइन पाई प्लस थीटा थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट में एंगल हमारा होगा नेगेटिव ऑफ साइन. ओके. Similarly, we can say tan pi minus theta or cos pi minus theta. First, I'm going to explain cos pi minus theta. So cos pi minus theta is minus cos theta. Why? Because in second quadrant, cos is the negative. We can see here we have a second coordinate. In second coordinate, cos is the negative, sec is the negative, tan and cot. All four are negative. Only sine and cosec are positive in second coordinate. And the pi minus theta means 180 minus theta. Whatever the angle we have is going to be lying in the second quadrant. So second quadrant में हमारा angle cos सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट में cos हमारा नेगेटिव होता है, cosec पॉजिटिव होता है, sin पॉजिटिव होता है, sec नेगेटिव होता है और tan cot भी नेगेटिव होता है. तो ये हम बोल सकते हैं cos pi minus theta equal to minus cos theta and tan pi minus theta is also minus tan theta. Similarly, sec pi minus theta is also minus sec theta and cot pi minus theta is a minus cot theta. So according to the yes, you know that the quadrant system and second quadrant except sine and cos all are negatives, we can write. Similarly, suppose here we pi sine plus theta we got here, so I'm going to write for the cos also. Okay, so if you're going to write here cos pi plus theta, so in third coordinate only tan theta and cot theta are positive. Only these two are positive. Only these two. Remaining are negative. So here again we can write cos pi plus theta is a minus cos. And same sec pi plus theta is minus sec theta. And cosec pi plus theta is minus cosec. So here in third coordinate only tan and cot are positive, so we can write a tan pi plus theta is a tan. We can write, and cot pi plus theta is a cot theta. These are the basic concept here. Okay. Similarly, if you are going in the fourth quadrant here, so here we can say that this angle is equal to either minus theta or 2 pi minus theta we can use here. Okay, so based on this concept we can say that sine 2 pi minus theta equal to minus sine theta. Why? Because in fourth quadrant sine theta is a negative, only cos and sec are positive. So here we can write sine 2 pi minus theta is a minus theta, sine theta, and same this angle also we can write minus sine, that is equal to minus sine minus sine. Similarly, we can write a tan 2 pi minus theta is equal to minus tan theta, and cot 2 pi minus theta is minus cot theta. We can write. And case of cos and sec, we can write cos 2 pi minus theta is a cos theta, and sec similarly 2 pi minus theta is, we can write sec theta. And we know that this 2 pi minus theta we can write minus theta, so cos of minus theta is cos theta, and sec of minus theta is also sec. So these are the identity here. Just now we done here. Okay. Now another concept we have, we can get this value other way also. Like suppose we have basic formula sin A plus E. That one also we can use like that. Pi plus theta we have pi minus theta means sin A minus B. That I'll also discuss. Okay. So in this case, we got all the relations about the sine, cos, and tan, in which quadrant the sign is negative and positive, and what the value of, like that. Okay. Similarly, if you are going to use the concept here, uh, suppose we have a table. I'm going to write a table here. Suppose theta is the angle here. Theta. Okay, and here we have sine, cos, and here we have tan. Then we have a chord, and uh, here we have sec and cosec. Okay, if theta 0. So this is the basic table, and based on this table, we can extend the value of sine and cos study later. Suppose we have a 30 degree, and here we have a 45, and 40, then 60, and 90. So this one we have to know the basic. Sine 0 is 0, sine 30 is the 1 by 2, sine 45 is the 1 by root 2, and sine 60 is the root 3 by 2, sine 90 is the 1. For cos, what we have to do, nothing to remember. Once we have the sine value respective and with respect to respective angle in sine 0, sine 30, sine 45, cos, sorry, sine 60, sine 90. So for cos, just reverse this value. So whatever sine 90 we have 1, so cos 0 becomes 1. Just we have to reverse this value. We are going to reverse the value. What will get here? 1, then root 3 by 2, then 1 by root 2, 1 by 2, and 0. And for a time, we know that tan theta is a ratio of sine theta and cos theta. साइन थीटा tan थीटा को हम साइन थीटा और बाई cos थीटा हम लिख सकते हैं, तो इस फॉर्मूले को यूज करके इसकी वैल्यू को कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. So based on this formula, sin tan theta is sin theta by cos theta, we can find this value. So yes, 1 by 0 is 0, so tan 0 is 0. Tan 30, so 1 by root 2 divided root 3 by 2, it will come 1 by root. And tan 45, so both values, sin and cos, sin 45, cos 45 are same. So if you're going to divide, then we'll get 1. So tan 45 is 1. Similarly, tan 60. Tan 60, we have sin 60 is 3 by 2 and cos 60, that is 1 by 2. So both we are going to divide it, we'll get root 3. And if you're going to divide 1 by 0, that is going to be infinite value. So tan 90 is infinite. Know that. And for cot, what we have to do here for cot, just reverse this tan value. So here we'll get at cot 0 infinity, and here we have a root 3, or we can do one more concept. Just you do tan value 1 by for cot 1 by tan. 1 by tan is equal to the cot here. So infinity root 3, 1 by root 3, and here 0. Okay. Similarly, we can write for the sec. Sec 0 is the reverse of the cos. So reverse of the cos means 1 by cos is the sec. So cos 0 we have 1, so sec 0 also we have a 1. Similarly, cos 30 we have a root 3 by 2, so sec 30 we have a 2 by root 3. Then sin cos 45 we have a 1 by root 2, so sec 45 will be root 2. And cos 60 we have a 1 by 2, so sec 60 will be 2. And here cos 90 is 0, so sec 90 is infinity. Similarly, for cosec, just record the sine value. 1 by sine is the cosec. So we'll get here again infinity value here. 2 root 2. Here we have 2 by root 3, and here we have it. So these are the basic table. Based on this table, we can find the others value like beyond the 90 degree. Like suppose we have an 120, we have like 150, 135, and so on, like that. We have different values you can find based on this concept. And so this will be, I'll explain in the next lectures. Now till now I'm going and now till now I explained all the basics here. Okay, so that's all in this lecture. Thank you.